Hey guys, this is RC Central 2013. My main concern today refers to rear-wheel drive cars that have their motor out back like this one does, with the electronics in the middle and overly sized shock towers. Now, the reason I wanted to concentrate on the motor is because it's actually, I think, really liable to small stones and rocks and other hard stuff that might get in that cooling hole, which is actually, if you have a look here, is actually quite large. So basically, a small rock could quite easily get in there and damage some cooling fins, and in extreme cases can crack the magnets, which will lock up the motor entirely. So I've come up with a solution with that problem. There's a little motor protection, and it's this stuff. This stuff here. I've got some up here. This is a aluminium mesh, or should I say, I'm not sure what the material is, but it's not whatever it is, it's not magnetic. So this is a non-magnetic mesh that actually I think will protect the motor from small rocks and everything else, while, thanks to these little holes here, while keeping it cool. Okay, so I've already pre-bent one. I know that's a she said joke right there, but like I said, I've already pre-cut one and pre-bent it as well, so won't have to waste any time on camera for that. Now for the disassembly part. Here it is. This is the bit I'm going to use, just in case you wanted to see it just before it went on. Same as the others, but obviously I've folded it over that side, so no sharp edges are going to be cutting into the motor wires. What you will need for this installation, for this car at least, which is the Ansman Magnum, brushed RTR, you will need a 2.5mm Allen key, a 2mm Allen key, some mesh, an Ansman Magnum, and obviously a pair of hands. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you do is take off the fender. It's the easiest thing, it's the biggest thing, and you will get in the way if you don't remove it. So, undo the top two screws here. There's one. Ooh. There's one. I'm using the 2mm Allen key for this. Actually, you will actually be able to see what Allen key I'm using, because the they're actually different colours. One's all rusty and one's all rusty and worn out, and the other one's nice and clean. The rusty one is the 2mm, so it still works, so I'm not throwing it away, because it still works and it still fits, so oh dear, I think I'm got a bit of a cockeyed camera angle there. Okay, so you can see that now. I'll try and stay out the light, so you can at least see it. Okay. There you go. That's the second screw out. Now, there's actually should be 2 on the bottom, but I've actually had a go at this before, and it failed rather badly. So there's only 1 screw on the bottom of here at the moment, so I don't need to worry about taking both of them off. Look, you can see there. You can see there, if I get it in the light, there. That's where I screwed up really badly. Basically, this is the screw that went all bad, because I had the mesh originally on the outside of the motor while it was screwed in by the screws. Now I know that's not a good idea, because if you try and screw it in, it gets stuck, and as soon as I try to try and take it out by the Allen key, the head stripped, so now it's got a rounded off head, so now it's pretty much unusable. So, but there's nothing to worry about. It's just 1 screw. There's still the other screw on the other side. It doesn't seem to affect it that much. So, okay. So once you've taken both the screws out on this side here, the fender should then come off. If I flip it over for you. Oh dear. There you go. It just came off in my hand, just like that. Okay, so put that to one side. Now, the motor. Well, we're not actually onto the motor yet. There's two screws here on the spur and pinion housing thing. There's a screw literally in the most awkward place right inside there. I'll show it to you once I get it out. And it's in there quite tight for some reason. I had the mesh on the outside of the motor before, but like I said, that screwed up the screws really badly, so I've, shall we say, recalled my design and now have it going around the motor, just the motor, so now it looks quite discreet-ish. Where is it? Honestly, just as I was feeling professional, and the screw has to go and screw up on me. Stupid screw! Come out! Come out! No! Come out! Come out before I lose my temper. Oh, this is highly tedious. Did that come out now? Okay. You can... you can't see it that well, but there. That's the screw I wanted to get out. There. Just in there. As you can see, it is rather awkward. Okay. Okay, so let's get that back to where it was. Hold on, that's just the mesh I was going to use. I'll put that to one side. There you go. That's just come out. Need to fish it out now because it's rattling around. It'll just come out now. Okay, that was interesting. It somehow went from where it was to where I showed you in that really awkward spot to the inside of the wheel on the other side. Don't ask me how it did that, but without me noticing. Okay, so now's the other screw. just there. Luckily, that's not an awkward one. Ugh. Okay. I'm trying to get as good a camera work as possible, but it's not easy. That I can rest assure you. Without getting my hands in the way, at least. Because I'm trying to keep the camera steady. And trying to disassemble the car at the same time. Okie dokie. That's there. Take the housing off. And you should result with this. Which is the spur gear here. And the pinion down here, which is a 19 tooth. I'm running a 19 tooth spur gear at the moment on this. So now, this is where the 2.5mm comes in. Because the spur and pinion, well, shall I say motor, the screws that hold the motor in are just quite a little bit bigger than what they are on the body. So this is the 2.5mm, as you can see by the colour, nice and shiny. So undo that. Oh dear. I got a squeaky bottom. I've been eating too much beans. Okay, I was hoping I didn't say that on camera. Oh dear. Let's get that off. You can. It's actually got little ridges on the outside. If I just show you here, put the washer there. If I show you, probably can't. You can't actually see it, I don't think, or very vaguely. You can actually see it's got like very small. Actually, oh, I thought it had ridges on there. It doesn't. It's just flat. I thought it had ridges on the side. I'm such a numpty sometimes. Okay, so okay. Come off. Okie dokie. Let's move that over then. Everything's being uncooperative with me. Okie dokie, let's get that out. This is the last screw you need to take out before. So I'd recommend holding the motor so it doesn't fall on the floor or something. I mean, it doesn't do much damage to the motor if you accidentally drop it on the floor, but it won't do it a lot of good, shall we say. Won't do it any good at all. So there you go. That's now the motor out. I know it seems a bit like a very big faff, but in part 2, we will have a look. We will actually have a look at getting that mesh guard on. So, if you like this video, then like it. If you want to see videos like this ASAP, then subscribe. And okay, guys, I think I'll be seeing you later. Okay, guys, thanks for watching and enjoy your RCs.